we went to the office, there were no pictures, of course. So somebody, one of the, what can I say, people who draw pictures, I don't know how they are. We normally have them. They do Cartoon Network and stuff like that. They have to draw images, to replace the whatever, or rather to act as evil spirits. They were just drawn using, somebody. Somebody who does arts had to draw images of evil spirits to accompany my story. And I remember my story sold like never before. Whoa. And even the evil spirit told me that story would sell like never before. And it did. Wow. And I remember one day, as I was walking in town, the witch doctors, somebody tapped my back, and when I looked, it was the witch doctor. And he told me that the evil spirits were very excited, they were very happy with the story. I was traumatized and I went for deliverance again.
I want to ask you a question right there. Sorry. Yes. Hold your thought. Like when you published the story as a journalist, was the story favoring the kingdom of darkness, or were you just neutral, telling what you saw, or what was the tone of the story?
No, it was not favoring the kingdom of darkness. Maybe to some extent could be, but it was just what I saw.
Okay.
What I saw as a journalist, like I know there was daring, I was doing exclusive stories, but to some extent it was also favoring their kingdom. For them to tell me that you will sell so many copies, of course.
Yes. And then the witch doctor tapped you and was happy with the story too.
Yes, and he told me that the evil spirits were very happy with the story. So that, of course, is favoring their kingdom. So apart from that, I remember, like I said, 6 months later, my colleague fell ill. He was unwell. Remember, he didn't go for prayers and deliverance.
Oh.
So 6 months later, he died.
Oh.
He passed on. Yes. He died, and personally, I continued going for prayers. I went to close to 50 pastors in different churches.
Wow.
The worst thing that I did, at the time I was not born again, like I said, but, I was not serious with salvation, but I think the mistake that I did is allowing pastors to deposit and cast out evil spirits. Because the Bible tells us that not every person who calls themselves servants of God are serving God in truth and in spirit.
Yes.
So they're in the process of casting and depositing. You understand? So I ended up, suffering. And I remember during one of my deliverance sessions, my very first deliverance, a spiritual husband called Amos, using my body. You understand? A spiritual husband called Amos, using my body, used to fight pastors a lot who are not standing righteously with God.
Wow.
So during my first deliverance, there were 5 pastors, I remember. So this spiritual husband using my body, calling himself Amos, actually demanded that the pastors who are not standing righteously with God leave the church, go out. Now at that time I didn't even know what was happening to me, but he was using my body. So I remember there were 5 pastors. So 2 pastors went out and 3 were left. Can you believe the spiritual husband using my body brought down all these pastors, including the one who was doing my deliverance? He called himself Amos.
Wow.
So my message is very simple to pastors. If you cannot deliver them, they deliver you. As simple as that.
Really?
So apart from that, I went to so many churches, and the spiritual husband using my body, calling himself Amos, overpowered servants of God who are not standing righteously with God. I didn't know what was happening to me. So after that, my life has never been the same. This went on, and I remember now, after the loss of my colleague, I was affected psychologically, spiritually and stuff like that. Then, now my second encounter with evil spirits is when I took a friend of mine, a lady, to a witch doctor's den. A different one.
Oh, you
She wanted
took,
a rich man.
you took a friend to a witch doctor.
Remember, I studied in India. Like I told you, India is
Okay.
normally referred to as the center of the devil. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yes.
Let me go back to my school, missionary school that I attended. Remember I told you there are
Yes.
so many strange happenings there.
Yes.
Then I went to India. India is normally
Yes.
referred to as the center of the devil. Then
Yes.
from India, I was able to now get a job with a media organization and went into a witch doctor's den to interview evil spirits. You understand? That's another
Yes.
connection, my third connection.
Okay.
Now my fourth one, when I took this friend of mine to a witch doctor's den. So I was
Yeah.
just in line with them. I was just, I found myself doing the strange things. She wanted a rich man. So we went with her to a witch doctor's den, a different one now. And the evil spirits were able to remember me, they were able to connect with me. They told me, we know you. These are, the Bible tells us that if 7 live, they talk
so
amongst
now,
themselves.
so now they can recognize you from
Yes,
probably being in
because
India and meeting that first
yes,
witch
I've
doctor
had
you interviewed, and then now, so they know
Yes.
they have that connection.
Yes, we have connection. I had connection
Yeah.
with them.
It
So they're
actually
able to
makes sense
recognize
cause devil is one everywhere, so
Yes.
it's a connection regardless of whatever you call it, witch doctor or
Yes.
whatever. They have
Yes.
that connection, so wherever you
Yes.
go, they already know. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
So basically, I took her there, and she was able to give me some concoction to put into the rich man's food and water. So they were able to date for a few months. I don't know how it ended up because we lost touch. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my second
so it
encounter.
actually worked out for the lady. She got the rich man she
Yeah,
wanted.
it did. Because she had to pay like 10,000 Kenyan shillings at the time. And
Yeah.
got this man, this was somebody's husband, you understand? But
Oh my
they ended
word.
up together, they were having an affair, and then I lost touch. I mean, mine was just to take
Well-
her to the den, and then that's
Well,
it. I was
this
just
is
playing my role.
Honestly, this is a warning for people who are dating girls that are not their wife.
Yes.
It's a huge warning. Anything honestly can really happen.
Yes.
Anything.
True. And then my third encounter, when I learned that the person who I was married to was an assistant witch doctor. That was my third encounter. Now, the witch doctor, the evil spirits are just connecting themselves with me. One, it was just a chain in my life. So, living with this man for more than 10 years, I didn't know he was an assistant witch doctor. But we never used to cope well. We used to fight a lot, I remember. And each time I conceived, I would end up losing my pregnancy. I have 2 girls, but I lost 4 pregnancies at about 7 months. You understand? 4 of them, you can imagine. Yes, 4.
At 7 months. 7 months.
Yes, 7, 6, yeah. So 4 of them, I would just start bleeding severely. I didn't know what was happening to me. I thought that probably my womb has a problem, or probably I have a problem. But
Yes.
then I kept it to myself. I did not tell my husband, my former husband, I did not even tell my brothers or sisters, not even my parents. I kept it to myself because I thought probably I'm the one who has a problem. But it was witchcraft was involved.
Yeah.
So, apart from that, I had a lot of money also at the time.
Yeah.
So, apart from losing the 4 pregnancies, I had millions. To be precise, almost 60 million Kenyan shilling. You understand?
Wow.
I had vehicles,
Wow.
I had plots, I had like more than 10 plots with title deeds. I don't know how these things sank into an abysmal quagmire. I don't know how to put it. This is just, I lost everything.
Whoa.
So one time when I went for prayers to one of the men of God. He told me that the root cause of my problem is this former husband, that he took my pictures, including clothes, inner clothes, among other things, to a witch doctor's den. I didn't believe it, because
Yeah.
I mean, when you live with somebody as a husband, you trust him. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, it was not easy. So we used to fight a lot, and then he used to drink a lot. He used to drink so much, like, he had issues, like he has problems. So we used to fight a lot, like I said. So one day, I remember I went for my testimony in a popular media house where I worked.
Mm-hmm.
And then this man insisted that I take him for an interview also a year later. That is when he revealed that he was an assistant witch doctor. It shocked me. Shock on me. I tell you, I was traumatized.
Yeah. Someone you've been living with for 10 years.
Yes.
Wow.
So it was so traumatizing, but I left it up to God, I mean, there's nothing I could do.
Yes.
So then that's when I realized probably that's why I lost money and the pregnancies that I had and stuff like that.
Yes.
So like I said, we kept fighting, and to make matters worse, he brought in a fellow witch doctor into our house. You understand?
Yes.
Actually, he brought somebody. I didn't know he was a witch doctor, but he said he called him brother. Brother, not real brother, but brother, just a brother.
Yes.
So this brother came to Kenya from a neighboring country. He said he was coming to accord treatment to various categories of people. You understand? Treatment,
Yes.
spiritual treatment. So I didn't quite understand. So this brother used to leave our house in the evening and then come back in the morning. So I remember before that, this brother also was able to entice these evil spirits in our house. You understand? In my daughter's bedroom. So they spoke to me and they told me, we know you. The evil spirits, like I told you, they talk to each other, they connect.
Yes.
We met you before. Yeah, so we connected. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And then, like I said, the witch doctor used to leave my house and sleep outside and come back the following morning.
Yeah.
So, the evil spirits spoke to me, and then the instructions that were given to me. You understand?
Yeah.
The first one was to actually, there was a concoction that the witch doctor made and gave me to drink, and many others. I later learned that this concoction was a mixture of dead bodies, flesh of dead bodies, a cemetery where dead people are buried. It was blended. You understand?
And this was the man your husband brought into the house.
Yes. So I think they wanted to finish me. So I drank. And also
why were you taking those? Were you sick at the time, trying to get healed or something?
Basically, I was unwell, and also I wanted to get more wealth. We are never human beings. We are just funny people.
Yeah.
As much as you have money, but you still want more money.
Okay.
So they assured me that that if I do this, everything is going to be okay.
Yeah.
But my situation got worse.
So you were struggling financially and otherwise, and then he preferred a solution, but then you didn't know that what you were taking was actually
and stress, also the fact that I was not happy.
Yes.
I needed happiness. Then I had instruction that they gave me was to take a blank paper and put under my pillow. That day I locked my bedroom and I slept because my husband was not around. So by the time I woke up, there was the blank paper was written in blood. You understand?
Really?
Human beings, we write from right to left. You understand?
Yeah. We write from
No, we write from
to
left
right.
to right.
Yeah.
Sorry, left to right.
Yeah.
But evil spirits write from right to left, the other way around.
Whoa.
So they were able to write all my problems, even the things that are not, they did things within me, things that I never told them. They know these are fallen angels. So they they wrote everything that was troubling me in this blank piece of paper from left to right.
So there was no way someone would have done that because you locked your doors, like you said, before going to bed.
So, you know, this shocked me. I kept to myself, but I was extremely shocked.
Yeah.
Then, to make matters worse, as if this is not enough, the witch doctor told me to buy chicken. You understand?
Yeah.
I bought chicken, and then he took a syringe, drew blood from the chicken and injected me with it. Drew the blood from the chicken and injected.
Whoa.
Yes. I mean, took my blood, injected the chicken with it, and took the chicken and injected it on me. Somebody even made a joke that I had a blood transfusion with chicken.
That's pretty much what it sounds like.
Yes.
Like he drew a blood from you, injected into the chicken, and then drew a blood from the chicken and injected in you.
Yes. So after that, my situation got worse. Things are not working out in my life at all. But all this time, I never knew that my husband was an assistant witch doctor, was in cahoots with the witch doctor. So we lived, like I said, we used to fight a lot. Then this man used to leave our house and go and sleep outside in the night and come back in the morning. So one day I insisted to know where he goes. That's when he told me that he goes to a nearby cemetery. I was shocked. I was traumatized. He goes there to sleep, and then, apart from that, he used to go to popular politicians to serve them. I don't know. You understand? Among musicians, politicians, you know. I don't know. So, I remember it was traumatizing at the time when I learned that.
Yes.
So this man, like I told you, used to leave our house and come back in the morning. So one day, I insisted to know where he goes. And then after pleading with him, he told me that he goes to a popular cemetery within Nairobi. You understand? I was